How's it going, everybody? Bit of an impromptu jump on the bike. I thought I'd put the camera on, just I suppose for a little bit of a catch up and just so I can talk myself for a bit. Yeah, so a bit of a break in the weather today. It's still freezing and there's still a coasterly wind coming in. Sea's looking quite rough. But yeah, anyway, today I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting it to be raining today, so anyway, got up and went for a haircut and thought, right, get the bike out. So I don't know, I don't think it's just me, but lately I've just had zero motivation. Not just with the bike, but with just everything. I think it's just that time of year. I think after Christmas, January, it's just past 3 weekends, it's just been wet and miserable. And it's just been just crap, really. I've had no desire to put the bike in the car and go to places. I can't be bothered with getting up to the eyes in mud. I work in a garage all week and it's freezing all the time. So come the end of the week, I'm just pretty much my soul's destroyed. So I've just had no desire to be out all day freezing cold. So yeah, I've gotten a few rides in lately, but it is literally just where I live. I haven't been going anywhere. I haven't put the camera on because it's nothing exciting, but I've never really had the camera on to go this way, so I thought, why not? I had a look, there's still a 70% battery in it. I thought I might as well put it on. So yeah, literally just my battery on my bike always sits in storage mode, 60%. I put it on charge while I went to get my hair cut, so it's topped it up a bit. But I'm not going out for ages. I'm just coming for a quick blast. So this is part of like the coast to coast route. This takes you along the cliff tops. So I thought I'd hop on here. Views there. See the sun's in the sky. I don't know if you can see the pier and that over there, but like you see the waves are fairly rough. But it's just good to be out. I'm also sporting a twisted knee as well. A couple of weeks back I jarred my left knee. I get problems with my left knee. I've done for a while. So I've been back to the doctors about it. I had an x-ray on it a couple of years ago. I think it was literally just after I bought this bike, or before, I can't remember. Anyway, I've got to now have an MRI on it, get some physio sessions in. So, but the bike helps. The bike actually helps me knee. It's walking, and obviously I'm in the motor trade. I'm a mechanic, so I'm like always nailing down. When you think about when you get in and out of a car every day. So I'm getting in and out of multiple cars, and if I'm doing MOT tests, I'll just jump on the grass. Yeah, as I was saying, sorry. So if I do MOT tests, you're like in and out the car, and that's not done me knee any good. So I probably should have had a few days off work, but I just kept going. Yeah, there's nothing special about this ride. I'm winging it. It's not a specific ride, I'm just riding. I've got an idea in mind. I'm just going to go all the way along the cliff tops of South Shields. I'm down here, proper slippy. Oh, that slip. Oh, yeah. Very slippy. What a waves in there. Wow. There's Marsden. Suit Lighthouse. There's like a buoy or something in the water there. I wonder if that's drifted out or if that's for, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, if that's for measuring the waves or weather. Goodness knows. Squelch. Marsden Grotto. Lift downstairs. Stairs are shut by the looks of it still. It was closed because it was closed over Christmas, I think. Just riding along the tops now, coming up the water's edge. The pub has been closed for years. Just went through a standing bit of water I didn't see there. Left foot is soaked. Drop in down here. Yeah, my left foot is absolutely soaking. Didn't see this standing water and it was just splodge. I'm going to go back up here. It's a kind of little drop there. The camera, I'm not sure how steep it is, but it is steep. And with the being some muddy, that was really slick. Plus I've got a bit more air in the tyres. Just was doing a flat ride. Just, oh flip now, it's just proper sand. I don't know whether to, that'll be alright. This isn't ideal, but I'll rinse the bike off when I get back. Obviously had some serious waves. So yeah, this is South Shields, Sandhaven, South Shields. I've just come up off the bottom. I would have went further, but obviously the weather we've had, I've never seen sand like it, so I've just come back on the top. I'm going to head back up. So yeah, I've pedalled back along the top the way I came, and this is up past the caravan park. Oh my word, I've got a feeling where I'm heading is going to be a bit like that, but never mind, we're out, we're doing it. Golf course there, I think it's South Shields Golf Course, I think it is, or Marsden Golf Club, I can't remember. We used to do jumps off that when we were kids, on a night time. You're talking years ago though. I'm going to head up here, so you can go in there, which takes you down the lower side of the quarry, or you can go up this bridle way, which I've done this a couple of times recently. It's quite enjoyable. It's a bit of a change because I always go the lower side of the quarry. Came up this side, I was like, oh, it's a change of scenery. Although I might struggle a bit today with how the conditions are. We will see. Some of the bikers. over that wall there is part of the golf course, and there is like a right away, a footpath through there, and that takes you on the back of Cleveland Hills as well. Wow, that is super slick. Got no grip at all. In fact, I've just drifted off there, and I didn't want to turn and come off. So there's a track off to the right, but it just takes us back down to the bottom where I've sort of come from, down there. And this one's alright actually. I don't know what the grip will be like down here. Very slippy. Whoa, easy on the brakes. There's no grip at all coming down there. There's a little drop in there. I didn't want to go any faster than I was. Little road section, this is where all the crap comes off the tyres. So I'll go straight on a right. And then, memory serves, I think there's a little bridle way down here. It just takes you out onto a main road, but I can add a couple of miles in an extra loop, or a mile or so. I'm sure it's just up here. What a glorious day though, compared to what it's been. Just doesn't half lift your mood. It feels so much better. There is a couple of little bits and pieces on Cleveland Hills we've been up before where you can mess on. We used to mess on as kids. It's little ups and downs and stuff. It's nearly in the trees. Collected a bit for good measure. Straight in the mouth, that lovely. Straight on. Oh, loads of green fly breaking out. So yeah, I'm just entering Whitburn now, and that I think on the left is what was the Charlie Early training ground. That was there. See that in there. Many years ago. I'm not into footy, so although I do remember that off being younger. So yeah, in there, it's where the footy players used to train before that marvellous place they've got now. They did have gates there, but I think the gates We're at the stadium light now. But yeah, that compared to the facility they've got now is just mental, really. It's Whitburn Pond. Oh, one here. Usually when you come over the, sometimes come over, or sometimes just disappear. 6 and 2 3 is which way I go, really, but left. A little bit different. So this is what's called Moor Lane. So if you head that way, I was tempted, but I haven't bothered. It takes you to is it Moor Lane? Shields? Oh, I can't remember anyway, but it takes you next to where the new training ground is. But I want to cross over once this car's gone. And we'll go through Whitburn Park. I think that's Whitburn Church. Lovely little place. That's Parish, Whitburn Parish, I think it is. Here. Look at the state of the bike. Wow, it's gonna have to be washed again. So yeah, I'm just back on the seafront at Seaburn. The wind is not unreal, but sea by the sea, proper rough, and there's sand like up here, so it has been really bad of late. But yeah, it's a lot windier on the front than it is, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 yards in. Unbelievable the difference down here. It can be a lovely place, but it is harsh at times. But yeah, I'm just going to pedal up, just keep going. Still on 3 bars of battery. I don't know what percentage was in it. It was on storage, it was on charge for about an hour. Maybe he's had 80% in it. So I'm still probably on 40-50%. I've done about 13 mile. Keep going, really. I'm going to go and see what ships is down there next to the glass centre. I think I spoke too soon with this. Flipping out. How many people's down here? Share with care. Feel the spray coming off it. It's obviously, yeah, it's getting up to the prom. Oh, that is rough, that. Oh, they've just been soaked up there. Class. Jump on the cycle path. Keep out of the way of people. Canny old headwind now, so yeah, I'm just going to head up here. Let's wait to see where I end. Yeah, that's the pier along there. That's not long recently been rebuilt because the last storms took all the railing down and everything. So I wonder how it's fared after the battering it's had the past couple of weeks. Look down here. I'm just going to head back now. I think I'm doing about nearly 17 mile. I think so. That's not too bad. But it's usually proper brutal down here. The wind, even when it's a decent day. Sometimes when I ride to work, I come along here in the morning, it doesn't half wake you up. statue there of the shipyard workers having a break. It's quite cool. I think I've put this in another video before, to be honest, another local one. Right. Oh, yeah, didn't quite get that. Yeah, that's Sunderland University there. Plenty of people fishing today. A couple of big ships there, well, big-ish. The glass centre. That's a big one. Sure, that one was heading in when I was riding up on the seafront at the start, and it was really choppy. That's huge, that. Some size ship, that. Quality. So I'm just going to head down into the marina and back up. It'll probably be busy. Probably not my best idea, but it doesn't seem too busy. This bit might have done that time, but so yeah, that was my little local mooch about. No set route, I was just winging it. I do a fair bit of that regularly when I just think, right, jumping on the bike and getting some miles in. Just good to get out, just good the fact the sun's been out and it hasn't been raining. Feel much better for it. So yeah, if you've got to the end, I don't know how long I've made the video, I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. I've probably talked for most of it. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see where I end up next, get some motivation back. Thanks for watching. God, been a big old accident there. Don't know what's happened there, wheels off it and everything.